Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It has been some time since we last gathered. I have a little bit of an SOS tarot reading for you today. And how this came about was really interesting. When I woke up this morning, I was kind of in between being awake and being asleep. And I picked up on an argument and I did a very short, very abridged tarot reading on my TikTok, which you can go watch if you want further context. But it was so short but shocking that I kind of sat with it literally all day. And I want to do a more in-depth reading for that feeling, what I woke up to. I want to give the same disclaimer here as I gave in the TikTok video. If you are in conflict with a partner right now, don't just use this and what the tarot readers say as your motivation to act. Like, also sit with what happened, what was said, really think about it, and use your intuition, use your discernment in your decision making. A lot of tarot readers love taking advantage of people who are in conflict with their partner, with a loved one, and I'm not going to do that because I've been there before. And being gaslit is not fun, and getting your hopes up is not fun. So, just want to give that disclaimer. What I heard when I first woke up was, why does it feel like we're not making any progress? So I got the idea that this is a couple that has been working on something for a long time, like trying to fix an issue for a long time. And also, why does it feel like I'm the only one with, like, in love or doing this with love, from a perspective of love, from the goal of love, but it feels like a one-sided battle. And also the idea of pleading and begging, like someone pleading and begging for someone else to change, for their partner to change, and then being like completely denied at, and like their partner seeing their begging out of love and desperation is like squabbling, like seeing it so negative and seeing it really ugly and kind of belittling them in their moment of weakness and like feeling good about it and like laughing at their partner. I just wanted to get a deeper look on this reading, and I'm laughing because I pulled the deck over to shuffle it and the Two of Swords upright is on the bottom, which is about decision making. So I am going to shuffle my cards and, split them up and figure out what I'm going to do with my microphone, come back, and we're going to get this started. I just peeked at the bottom of the deck again, and I swear to God, it's the Three of Swords. Before we get there, hello, how are you? How have you been? I hope that you have had an easy transition from summer into fall, and that you are now having a just as easy time transitioning from fall into winter, with the solstice coming up here in the next couple of days. If not, that's fine. That's also normal. The silver lining to that, though, is that it's not supposed to be easy this time of year, and it's a time of reflection. So if you find yourself doing that and it's not easy, yes, it's not easy, but you are on the sort of correct path right now. I just wanted to check in and see how you were, because it's not all about me here. Well, it is, but it's a democracy and I'm not a dictator. So okay, so we have our stack that we're going to use that I'm not accidentally taking a peek at and freaking out about, and we're going to shuffle them. Someone is skeptical of something and they need a lot of validation and confirmation. So that's what this is for. So what needs to be said to whoever needs to hear it about this situation, about this argument, about this this relationship that they're in. Something that I left out, that I talked about in the video, is like the idea of documentation, like something needing a signature soon, and the disagreement maybe being over what the signature is for. I'm hearing rent, and it's almost the end of the year, so maybe moving, finding a new home, and someone is holding out, or they seem unexcited, and the other person is trying to figure out why. And now, right as they're doing this big thing, now the other person is saying they're having doubts. How's that for a detail? And the Knight of Wands has popped out. Wands is about action. Someone wants to do something, is ready to do something, and the other person is holding out, and they're wondering why. And in questioning them or asking for them, there was an argument, and the Empress upright. So, like, you're ready to commit to this. and the other person never was, and you always kind of just hoped that one day they would be. You have always been in creation mode, creating a life for you and this person, and they were never really there all the way, committed to it, excited about it. Something just kicked up in recent months. And something that has been brewing for years has kicked up in recent months. And the Eight of Cups upright just pop-a-did out. The excitement was a trick. They're telling me not to ask them about specifics. I can't say whether it's over. I can't say, sorry. But they're saying to not ask for those kinds of specifics. But there was some decision that was made to stop you from choosing something else. But, they say, you still have a chance to fix it. Stop! You still have a chance to fix it, they say. Was something that came in the reading earlier from TikTok, from Aphrodite, is trust me, period, trust us. And, like, you're serious. You're serious about the life that you want. So, like, no one's gonna stop you from getting the life that you want. This morning, it kind of came off like, you know, now that I think back about it, I'm going to put the cards down for a little bit and just talk. Now that I think about it, it came off as like at my wits' end frustration. It wasn't crying, begging. It was kind of like, don't you see what this is? There's no way. I'm hearing breaking free of gaslighting. So someone finally came to a consensus about a problem in a relationship that they were ignoring for a really long time. And they're pleading with their partner, like, don't you see that this is an issue? Why have you never helped me like fix it? Why have you never done your part? And then something really ugly that came in this morning. The collection of phrases, why is it so hard for you to treat me this way or let me live my life the way that I want? And then the response being, do you think you deserve that? And then them like finally for the first time kind of pushing back and saying yes. And then the other person kind of laughing them off. And that triggered like a fuck you moment, like a finally being like, you know what, fuck you, I'm done trying. And now it's kind of transformed into this very fierce Empress energy. Like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done, and I'm going to go and get what I want. I'm going to go and believe in me and what I believe in, and I'm going to get what I want. Hell yeah. Remember, this started off with the Three of Swords upright and the Two of Swords. You have a decision, go with the other option. Listen, we could end this shit right now. Let me make sure you can see all the words so you know I'm not lying. You're picking between that and whatever else. As someone who has had to go through that, like, why won't this person treat me well? Why won't this person be kind to me? Why won't this person reciprocate? Yeah, being alone sucks sometimes, not all the times. Most of the times it's great, but like, man, is it so much better than begging someone to be nice to you. Especially if it's someone that you know and love. I'm going to stay here because of that. You can't love fake stability that much. If someone's holding money over your head, that's not yours then. So you have nothing to lose because it doesn't belong to you and it never did. Oh, you're going to hold your money over my head? Middle finger. They're holding stuff over you? Like what? Nobody can stop you from getting the life that you want. I knew this was an SOS. Someone needed validation that they're going to rock this. I don't even listen. I don't even want to look at the booklet and get the meaning of the cards. I know the meaning of these cards. There's gonna be a man crying tonight. Send me pics, okay? I don't even know there's any more cards. One more card, they say. Ah! It's over! Was your question, what do I do next, baby? I don't know. All I know is that you made the right choice, and that's all that matters. And I can tell you from experience, everything is gonna fall into place from here on out. Keep doing you. Keep having faith in yourself. Keep having faith in whatever you believe in. No one is going to be able to stop you from getting what you want. It's done. Tower moment. Inevitable. That's it. I don't even really think you're heartbroken over this. You're just kind of like blase about it. You've had your heartbreak. You've spent years. Okay, now they're telling me they're telling me to not intellectualize this. Go forth and pick the other thing, but take action. They say, oh yeah, the Knight of Wands. We can't forget about the Knight of Wands here. Take some action, lone soldier. You're entering a new chapter. You're entering a new part of your life. You're growing up. You know, you're like kind of coming into yourself, growing into yourself, and you're really becoming an adult. And part of that is a functional adult is keyword. Part of that is choosing you and making sure that you are happy and safe and loved and stable and that you feel comfortable where you are. And that it's not always some sort of fight. You know, you've done that for a while and now you're ready for an easier life. You're ready to be loved and respected because a series of things have happened that have made you realize that you've not been loved and respected. And maybe you have, but not by who you thought would be doing it. And you're ready for that now. You're sick of not getting that because you thought it was a matter of earning it. And you don't have to earn that. It's something that you should already be given to you by someone who's telling you that they love you and that they want to spend the rest of their life with you. You shouldn't have to earn anything from them. So, yeah. You realize that now, or maybe this is the first time you're hearing it. But whatever the situation is, the other option, do it. Even if the other option is so scary, just don't go back to that. That's obviously a given. Super sorry about the potential breakup or broken dream or devastating thing that may have happened in a relationship. But I think you're going to be okay because it does not seem like this is your loss. It seems like you got to your wits' end. And they're saying before you go, say this, let that MFer have it. Like, really let them have it, I'm hearing. I want to remind everybody that Aphrodite is not just the goddess of love. That's what they taught you in middle school to be age appropriate. She's the goddess of active love, wink, wink, but she's also a goddess of war. Don't forget that. She is in the Iliad. She's on the side of the Trojans, of course, because Paris chose her as the fairest goddess during the Judgment of Paris. It's one of my favorite paintings. And she is a war goddess. Oh, one thing she said this morning was, I am not here to make sure this relationship stays intact because she's not a goddess that handles relationships. She could give a fuck less about relationships, she just said. She could give a fuck less about your relationship. She cares if you are intact, your mind, your health, and your body and your soul, if that is intact and that you are living in what she has given to humanity. And she's not going to elaborate on what that means, but she's saying you not choosing yourself is standing in direct opposition of that. She'll never punish you for that. But she is with you through this battle. She's a war goddess to make sure that you come out of it intact. So you have a lot of she just said you have someone praying for you. You have a lot of support from the people in your life, an unexpected person in your life, and from these new avenues of faith you're trying. So maybe you are new to spirituality and deity work and everything, and you're wondering if it's real. It is. It's just a matter of which one you pick, and if you're going to be developing a relationship with that deity or developing a relationship with the practice. Because a lot of people do that, which is what religion is when you develop a relationship with the practice versus like, you know, developing a relationship with the deity or an omnipotent figure that you're working with. So if that's something that you're struggling with, I hope that helps. If you want to watch the video for a little more context, it is on my TikTok page that is linked in the description box below, also on my profile. I wish you well on your journey, and I think you're gonna do so well. You feel like fierce. The word fierce, and I'm seeing like orange and cheetah print and like a power pony, you know? You got this. You're gonna do so well. Like, send pics. I wanna see all of it, okay? Send me pictures on Insta.